Bikepacking is a seriously cool mode of travel, and I'm stoked you've discovered this course. I've got so much to share with you. But what the hell is bikepacking? It's basically just cycling through the landscape, wherever you'd like to go. You can ride your bike from your home today, and if you keep riding for an overnight trip, you're bikepacking. Essentially, to bikepack, you're carrying with you food for breakfast, tools to maintain the bike, and somewhere to sleep like a tent, hammock, or an outdoor sleeping bag. You could do this for a weekend and do a small loop around where you live, or you could quit your job and bikepack for 5 years. If you go ahead and do either, get in touch with me and let me know how it goes. Like any mode of travel, you can mold it to suit you. I mean, as you probably know already, traveling can be unpredictable. But on a bicycle, you've got a hell of a lot of freedom. Once you get going, you can cycle a little bit, just for a couple hours and leave your city, or you could do a big 12-hour ride and cover great grand distances. Once you've left where you live, you can visit the local attractions, farmers markets, distilleries, wineries, cafes, or immerse yourself in the raw nature that surrounds us all. Sleep on a golden beach or in a cave, climb a tree, go cycling up a great big mountain and see what's on the other side. People who go bikepacking sometimes travel magnificent distances across the planet. People cycle Alaska to Cape Horn, Paris to Beijing, and ride their bike for many months camping in the wilderness, staying in new, strange places. Or you can just ride from your house to someone else's house, or a family house, out of your city, across the road even. Just getting out of the house and onto your bike is such a liberating time. There's so much freedom involved. You can meet 1,000 people on a bikepacking trip, or just keep to yourself and enjoy the sounds of the birds, the wind in the trees, or the waves on the beach. Or you can plug in a few albums or 100 or so audiobooks. I can tell you right now, I've listened to hundreds of hours of audiobooks on my bike, and it's been awesome. Cycle around your country with a friend or a partner, or just go by yourself and learn what it's really like to be alone. If you don't have a bike, you can borrow one, or you could go to the dump and find some old rust bucket, or you could buy one secondhand. The average price of a new bike is only $200, and it's going to change your life in so many positive ways. But what are you going to do with said bike? Well, it can carry 10 times its own weight, so strap a bunch of bags and a tent to the frame, shove every nook and cranny full of chocolate and spare socks, and just go for it. You'll be in for the trip of a lifetime. You only need to pay for your meals, and you'll end up sleeping in the wilderness in some of the most beautiful places on the planet. This whole course is set within Northland, New Zealand, which is right here where we are now. But I really just want to encourage you to start a bikepacking trip wherever you are in the world. So, let's go. Also, just so you know, my dear friends Brandon Hayes, Matt Neal, Sam Walsh, and Julius Hadding made the music in this course. And if you want to hear more, you can see Sleep Years and Walshy on Spotify.